Happy Saturday. I hope that your weekend is going well. Let's see what the sun, moon, and star spread has to say today. It's already getting cloudy here in preparation for the snow, which is exciting. I think it's supposed to start late tonight. I think one more. Oh, yes. Okay, so sun position, moon position, star position. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Ooh. Okay, wow. Well, this is interesting. I think I've pulled 2 cards for the first time. In this series anyway. We have the 8 of Swords in the sun position, what's being illuminated. We have the Strength position, or the Strength card in the moon position, what's being released. And we have the 3 of Swords in the star position, which is your guidance forward. So, what the heck does this mean? You know, I'm reminded of those Carl Jung quote where anytime an analysand would tell him their dream, he would always start by saying, I have no idea what this dream means. And then he would look at it and start figuring it out. So I have no idea what this means right now. Okay, so the 8 of Swords in the sun position. This is an area in your life where you are staying stuck and it's not exactly self-sabotage, but it is, self-imposed, consciously or unconsciously, because this person is blindfolded and bound, although not super tightly, and they're surrounded by swords. Now, the blindfolded person cannot see that the swords are stuck in the ground and not pointed at her. So, because she's blindfolded, she thinks all the swords are pointing at her. So she's like, I'm not moving. I'm staying right here. I'm staying still. I'm safe. She takes the blindfold off. She sees that there's no imminent danger. There's not even anyone else around her, right? This can also be a card of thoughts overwhelming you and not really feeling your emotions. The water in the tarot tends to represent emotions in your internal state, and the water is drying up, right? So it's like you're thinking way too much about something and it's causing you to stay stuck. With the Strength card in the moon position, there are things you need to let go of regarding your emotions. I understand now. Okay, so you need to allow the feelings to come up without feeling the need or the urge to control them. Because the Strength card is a very positive card of tending to your emotions and like noticing them, welcoming them, embracing them. However, this being something you need to release, I feel like maybe you tending to your emotions right now is you actually trying to manage them, whether managing your emotions or someone around you's emotions. And that's not how that works. Emotions come, emotions go. They are not to be controlled. They cannot be stifled. If you try to stifle them, they come back bigger, badder than ever in a different way. Yeah, you don't need to control them. Now, the guidance for it is the Three of Swords, and this is saying you need to feel the emotion that you're worried about feeling. Yeah. I mean, plain and simple. This isn't, I know everyone is like, oh, it's a card of heartbreak. Maybe. Maybe that's the case. But really, right now in the spread, it's you're afraid of feeling something. And so you're just thinking about it. You're trying to think your way out of it. And you're trying to muscle your way around it. You're trying to change it. You're trying to stop it, redirect it. You're trying to make sure everyone else around you feels fine. But the way forward is through. Oh my God. Yeah, you have to feel your way through it, even if it doesn't feel that good. But the thing about this is that when you actually feel your emotions, they're not so scary when you face them head on. And it's okay, you will survive. Your brain thinks you won't survive because you haven't gone through it yet, you haven't felt it. So it feels really threatened and upset, but you feel your way through it and you're going to be just okay. I'm gonna pull a clarifying card from the Oracle deck. Oh, we got the Wound card, babe. This is very sensitive energy right now, but do you see? Oh, this is just so beautiful, though. At the same time, I almost got tears. There is a wound, but look what's coming through the wound. It's like people are being born again, no religious association, but through the wound, something else is born. Something else is coming up. Look, there's a headstone. Something is done. Something is done. But whenever something is done, death and birth are the same thing. Death and birth are the same thing. And so newness is coming forth, but you have to lay the groundwork for it, right? Ooh. I'm sending you a lot of love and peace right now. I hope that this is helpful or insightful. If it was, let me know. This might be my last reading for, well, actually, it won't be my last reading, but, you know, app may be in flux, so I have other places you can follow me if you'd like to do that, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday.